Hello and welcome to Hope and Nick's YouTube channel. It's Nick speaking. I've acquired one of these beauties on its launch day. This video is not posted on its launch day, but I did get this one on the launch day. I didn't buy it of a scalper. I bought it at Walmart. I was in line at 6 a.m., which was fairly late, but I'm glad I still got one of these. I am excited for Star Fox 2, which was never released. Let me just show you the box real quick. It has 30 games, I believe, pre-installed, including the never released Star Fox 2. Let me focus in on that. There we go. Pretty exciting titles. Super Mario RPG, which I never got to play. Super Mario World Classic, of course, Link to the Past. Star Fox, Mario Kart, Yoshi's Island, my absolute favorite in the Mario series, especially for the SNES. Since that was my childhood console, my childhood favorite game. Let me just show you the box art real quick. You can pause the video here and kind of read it if you want to. I'll get a shot of this one right here as well. This console is part of the Classic series, so as most of you know, Super Nintendo came out in the 90s, and now they're bringing them back in special edition, limited editions, and people are going pretty crazy for these since they're the childhood consoles. The back also shows you that, or actually, it shows you on the side here, let me turn it around, that it is HDMI, has an HDMI input, so it has HD output for that matter. This is the Canadian box. I'm not sure if it's different from the US box. I know the European box, or the PAL box, looks like the PAL system. This is the North American system right here. Even though I must say I do like the PAL SNES a lot more. That is personal preference, but that's because I grew up with the PAL SNES, so that's just my opinion. But you can write in the comments below which one you prefer. Do you prefer the American or do you prefer the European? Please just post it in the comments below. I'm really curious to know that. Okay, so now we're getting ready to actually unbox this thing. I'm going to treat this thing like a child because I want to keep the box. I want to keep everything as good as condition as possible. So if I ever sell it or ever do decide to gift it or whatever I do with it, I want it to be mint. So I know I'm taking value away by taking it out in the first place, but that's what we're going to do. First up, let's take this one right here and open it up. Be very careful while you do it. Try and do it one-handed. Sort of like here. There we go. Let's see what we got here. As you can see, this one's mint. Never taken out. Has a few scuffs on it, but that's the way it came. I treated it very well ever since I got it. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna have to cut here. So I just managed to get it open, and it says here, now you're playing with superpower, with 2 exclamation points. And that is pretty cool. So now we have this stuff going on here. Try not to bend this too careful, to not ruin the paint there. Want it to stay black. Now I'm gonna cut again, and I'm gonna flip the box and pull it out. Alright, so I think I got it pretty loose that I can just open the one hand. Then again, look at this beautiful box once more. Let me try to pull this out now. Here we go. What do we have here? We got the booklet right here in mint condition, obviously, which looks to be a poster of some sorts, and it has all the titles on it, as you can see here. I'm assuming it would have all the titles. I can only see 2, but it's not really an instruction manual. Here is the warranty. I might open those up later. Here we have a controller, as you can tell through here. That's one of the controllers. We're going to put this one aside for now. Here is the power adapter, right here. Nintendo brand. Followed by the second controller right over here. And then here's the console itself. It's really small. There we go. I'm going to unpack that in a moment. Let's just see what else is in this box. Underneath here we have a mini USB cord. Oh, that is to charge the. This is actually to supply power, AC power to the unit. So I guess you plug it into, this is like the Nintendo power adapter plugs into the wall, then you plug that one in, and then you, I guess, supply it with AC power. And here is a HDMI cord that came with it. We're not gonna unpack that one, we're gonna keep that one in there, since I do have an HDMI cord already handy for setting this up. I'm gonna do a quick cut here, and then I'm gonna go over the individual pieces. Alright, so I just unpacked one of these controllers. The buttons click beautifully. The everything is really tight. That's great. On the back it says, it looks different than the original. Made in China. No surprise there. It has different marks in the back and it uses Phillips screws. I'm not sure if the other ones use that too. The original ones. Yeah, it seems about the same size. That's how I remember these, except I remember them with colorful buttons because it used to be the PAL version that I had. So this one's identical to the second controller as well. Here we have the mini USB cord. This one, as previously mentioned, is to power up your device, but you can also use this to connect it to your PC. And what people have done is they can override the current amount of games that is on the system, and you can upload many more games, many ROMs onto there, since pretty much this unit right here is nothing but a big emulator. So we're gonna see if we're gonna do that as well, but as of right now we're not. As of right now we're enjoying the vanilla SNES Classic. As previously mentioned, this is the Nintendo power supply right here. It has a USB port for power and plugs into your standard US, Canadian, and North American outlet. Like that. Alright, so here it is. Here's the actual unit itself. It's really small, but it has a cool couple features, you know? The power button is here, so you slide that up like the original. The reset is right here as well. It snaps back just like the original as well. The eject button doesn't do anything, which is kind of sad, and the slot doesn't open either. In the back, it has the marking here. You can read that if you'd like. Just pause the video. On the back, you can see it has an HDMI port and the DC in. I thought it was AC. Okay, DC in through the mini USB. In the front, you have your connectors, which are significantly smaller than the originals. Actually, would they connect that way? Let me have a look. No, they would not connect that way. So, how they connect is something I will still have to figure out. Yeah. I'll keep you posted on that though. Alright, so I figured out where you plug in your controllers. Silly me. You can take this cover off. And so you can see how you can lift it here. And you can pop this off, and then you can plug your controllers right into here. And then yeah, you can power it up and start playing. And that's what we're going to do next. So stay posted for that next cut. So your setup is fairly easy. I just plugged this mini USB here that you find on most common Android phones into the power outlet down there. Please excuse the wire mess. I have to figure that out in a bit. I didn't clean up before starting filming here. So mini USB fits in the port on the back here. Your DC in, that's your power. And the HDMI cord from your TV or monitor, I'm using a monitor in this video, will plug into there. Okay, so the HDMI cord cable is now plugged in the back here. Power is supplied. I haven't turned it on yet. The controller is plugged in, as you can see right here. Plugged in. There we go. That's going to be the thumbnail right there, I hope. And if you power this on, you're going to see this light right here turn on. That's when you know you've done something right. And let's watch the screen. Something's happening. Here we go. Now you can set your language. So we're going to set it to English. Okay. And here we go. Let me move the box out of the way. Wow, this is beautiful. So here we have Contra 3, Donkey Kong Country, Earthbound, F-Zero, Final Fantasy 3. The list goes on and on. It is beautiful. We can go up to our menu here, so we can have some, I guess we have some display settings. We have options, language, legal notices, and manuals. On the bottom we have what seems to be save points. Yeah, we can sort through these on the select button. But 2-player games, recently played, times played, release date, publisher, title, and then restart the game. And we're gonna be doing some playthroughs of these games in the next couple weeks. And thank you so much for watching this unboxing video of the Super NES Classic. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave your comments and thumbs up, and subscribe for more content to come. Thank you. This is Nick from Hope and Nick.